I'd come out with this video and just kind of address my top 5 reasons as to why you should watch the channel. You know, what the independent investor channel can really mean to you guys. A lot of people turn into YouTube for a lot of different reasons. I think the primary reason people tune into YouTube is when they're interested to know how to do something, right? If they know how to cook something, or they need to know how to do a car repair, for example, they can tune into YouTube and really put it up and see all kinds of different options to really help people and deliver those solutions right to people. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But I thought it'd be kind of awesome to come out with my top 5 reasons as to why you guys can watch the Independent Investor channel and what it could actually mean to you. And the number one reason why I think everybody should watch it is it applies to everybody, all right? There's not anybody out there that I feel is exempt from the prospects of investing. I say all the time that I believe that everybody should invest not from a perspective of opting into the market, but from a perspective of necessity. I believe that everybody should invest, everybody, and invest as earlier on in your life as you possibly can to allow that compounding effect to really accelerate later on in life. And the quicker you can really sink your teeth into the prospects of investing, get into some of the compounding, calculator tools. The best place for these resources is on my Facebook page. And if you guys haven't kicked over there to the Facebook page, I really, please get over there and send me a request and I'll get you guys into the group. But that's going to be really my drop point for all this good information that I'm putting out there for new investors. And you guys can go in there and you can peruse the information as you see fit. If you have questions, kick them my way. It's no problem. I'll fire you back an answer really quick. And there's no right or wrong questions. There's no dumb question. Fire it out there for the group, man. The quicker that you can get the answers to the questions that you seek, the better off you will be for you. And my goal on this channel is to empower you. So the quicker you can feel empowered and take this information and run with it and make it make sense for you, the better off we're going to be, okay? Don't do it because I've told you to do it. I know it's the right way. I do it for me. And I'm not telling you guys to go and become an investor because I think it's going to be a negative for you, okay? I think that everybody should invest because it just promotes your financial security in the future, all right? Number 2, the credibility on this channel, all right, is really without question, all right? I've said many times, and I don't mean to impugn my opportunity on YouTube to speak directly to people with the sole purpose of helping people. But I've said many times I could shut down this channel tomorrow and go about my life and be totally fine with it, okay? Now, you might be thinking, okay, geez Louise, Ryan, that sounds a little bit arrogant. It's really not. It's not arrogant at all. What I find conversely is a lot of people, their entire life is their YouTube channel, okay? I watch other YouTube channels and as much as I disagree with the information, I mean, honestly, some channels really want to make me puke in my mouth, to be honest with you, but it often makes me wonder, if there's kind of an impasse to caring so much about growing the channel and getting as many subscribers as you could possibly get at the expense of your viewer or at the expense of your customer, right? I don't care about any of that, okay? That's why I don't edit my content down, all right? If I come out with a 17-minute video, guys, if you're interested in the topic, you're going to watch the 17 minutes of video. If you're not, and you only have the attention span of 5 minutes, shut it off, okay? The channel's not for you, all right? I'm sorry about your loss, all right? Go watch another channel. Go watch somebody that's going to entertain you for 5 minutes, and that's it. And you can go about your life, all right? But the credibility on this channel is such that I have been doing this for 25 years. I do this every single day. I've amassed a pretty healthy portfolio on a single income $45,000 a year salary. Now, I haven't made that $45,000 a year salary my whole life, okay? It's just been here recently as I've promoted in my other career that I've actually stepped into that. But $45,000 is less than the median income in the United States, guys. So if I'm talking to you and I'm striking a chord with you, there's a reason. You should feel motivated to kind of get yourself started and start to pay yourself first, right? So the credibility piece is really it, all right? My 50,000 subscriber or my 100,000 subscriber videos are going to be really, really funny because I'm going to get on here and I'm going to say thank you very much, but 100,000 people, guys, really isn't that big of a deal. And the value on this particular channel, right now I've got about 2,000 subscribers. If there's 200 or 300 people that are following the channel and they're committed to the content, that's where I find the value, in the 200 or 300 people that are looking forward to my uploads, and not the people that are just viewing the channel or subscribing and never watch the content. I could care less about those people, all right? The third thing is the usability of the information, all right? You have to understand that if you watch a 5-minute piece and you shut it down and you don't employ any of those tactics, or let's say you're just entertained for those 5 minutes and then you walk away from that channel, this is not entertaining content, okay? This is educational content, all right? I'm trying to provide you a means to an end, all right? And I love watching stock go up. It's an awesome feeling. It's great, all right? But becoming an investor and taking information from an investor's perspective, and you can hear all kinds of different perspectives online from other YouTube channels. But how usable is the information? That's sometimes really what I step back and question, all right? The guys that I endorse in my related channels, those are the folks that really kind of hit the mark with me and deliver content that I feel like is usable. I mean, Nate O'Brien is one of the best as far as the technical application, and he's my example of a kid that started when he was super, super young. And if I was a young investor, I would resonate to that type of activity. He's basically showing you that you can start and educate yourself at a very young age. I mean, the sky's the limit for that kid. The other channel that I highly endorse is my friend Ryan Scribner. Same exact thing. He's very, very good at breaking down principles of budget, and he's really, really good at analyzing stock. He's better at it than me. I'm a fundamental investor. He's a fundamental investor with the technical piece, and that I respect across the board. Not only that, but both of those individuals are stand-up guys. Stand-up guys. So if you're sitting across from a YouTube channel, make sure that there's usability in the content, all right? Take a step back and say, if I deployed this information tomorrow, what could it mean for me? And that's fair. Guys, you got to be a little bit selfish about your time and a little bit selfish about the time that you devote listening to somebody, understand their intent, understand how usable the information is, and I've said it on every single video I come out with how usable this information is, all right? If you can get your self-directed Roth IRA started for yourself, everybody out there needs one, all right? So if you don't have one, you need this information and it's usable. How do I go about doing that? You'll find the answers on this channel, all right? The last thing is, the second to the last thing is the unique niche on this channel. All right, there's nobody else out there talking about the self-directed aspect. All right, there's all kinds of interest in Acorns and Stash and Robinhood, and I was the first one to come out with videos really kind of talking about whoa, time out, stop. Right, you get all these young kids that are interested in investing in stocks, and they can save on the entry and exit fee. So boom, they start the Robinhood account. All right. On this channel, I don't advocate for that, and apparently I'm the only one in the world that feels like Robinhood is not a primary aspect or not a primary option for you. It can be a secondary or a third-tier option for you, that's fine. But do not start a Robinhood account at the expense of a good retirement account for yourself, all right? You will not enjoy the tax protection, and you will not enjoy the wealth preservation piece, all right? Now, the unique delivery of the message on this particular channel is the self-directed piece, the prospect of self-directed investing, all right? And the calculation that I use all the time in talking to new investors is you can have it one of two ways, all right? You can go to a managed situation, sit down with them, do up a financial plan that's beautiful, and you can put it into action, all right? You can be 20 years old, and when you're 60 years old, and you reflect back on that very decision that you made at 20%, I'm not questioning your initiative, all right? You wanted to become an investor, all right? And mom and dad or whoever your caretaker was said, you gotta go and you gotta start this account. And you start it with a managed situation, all right? When you are 60 years old, you will have realized back 40% of the total overall return potential on your money, all right? Conversely, if you're 20 and you're sitting down and you're watching the Independent Investor channel and I'm mentioning terms like self-directed investing and wealth preservation, the wealth preservation, I believe I coined that. I've never heard it before, but I use that to demonstrate that when you put the power of your dollar to work within a self-directed account, that those dollars have the opportunity to grow into the future unobstructed, all right? Unobstructed. No leeching, no sharing the profits, no taking a 3% dropped sunken cost, whether or not the market's up or whether or not the market is down, and sharing that with a financial planner who I say all the time, and I know there's a reason why financial planners don't come on my channel, because they cannot argue with the math. They can't. I argue the math against them for you, all right? So the unique nature of the information, and the topic on my particular channel is infinite, all right? I've got so many topics for videos that I'll talk about with you guys, and just stick with me. You'll evolve. You're not gonna get all the answers after one YouTube video, okay? You're not. But we will evolve over time, and I tell you what, the injection of information that I provide to you once every couple days is going to be far and away better than you can ever get by putting your head in the sand with a managed financial institution. That I can promise you, all right? The last thing on my top 5 reasons to watch the channel, and I hope this resonates with you guys, is the information is free of charge. It's free, okay? I have about a $1,500 investment into this channel, and for me it makes perfect sense, perfect sense. If I started from zero and I invested in myself, my YouTube channel, the Independent Investor channel, is almost like owning a stock that goes up every day, all right? I watch my subscribers grow, I watch my income grow, I carry no overhead. So the $1,500 initial investment is what I did, and I did it for the intent of the message, right? The integrity of the message. And there's no way that I can compromise the integrity of the message by coming out with a $5.99 or a $19.99 brochure for you guys. I can't do that by charging you guys for a course, all right? Now, this is my executive decision. It doesn't mean that somebody else that's doing that for income is not intentioned well, and their intention is to help you. I just choose not to do that. And I will address it as a benefit to the channel. There's no side objective here. It's just a guy offering his testimonial to you guys. And I talked about the credibility piece. I'm offering you guys a whole lot of content because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you guys can address and identify with the value on the channel that I provide to you guys. Why do I do it? Because I can. That's it. Because I can. And I tell you what, it's the little funny things, the little tidbits of payback that I get when somebody hits me up in private and says, you changed my life, right? Or, Ryan, I came across your channel and I'm learning stuff every day. I didn't start this channel with those types of validations in place, you know? I thought maybe there was a potential to reach some of those validations, you know? The validation for me, man, is that we're reaching people. We really are. We're affecting people's lives in a positive way. I'm showing you a streamlined method that nobody else is showing you. Nobody. I'm the first one. I'm waiting for other channels to pop up, and nobody knows what the heck I'm talking about, so I really don't think I'm going to have a whole heck of a lot of competition on YouTube, because I've been doing it 6 years, and self-directed investing really hasn't existed that long, so people can't really speak about it. It's existed long enough for people to kind of dabble their feet in it and maybe get frustrated because the market goes down 20% and they run for the hills and they go for a managed situation, right? But you don't have a lot of fellas like me who are amassing small fortunes with less than average income. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this top 5 reasons to tune in to the Independent Investor channel. I really appreciate your guys' viewership. I appreciate your support. I appreciate the validations that you guys send back from me. Yes, the information is free, but I tell you what, I receive payment in a lot of different ways. And for me, I've said it many, many times to a lot of people in private, and I'll tell you guys over this YouTube forum, I'm addicted to helping people. I'm addicted to it. I really am. I love seeing people that would be affected by my message that would not normally be affected if they didn't come across the channel. Guys, leave your comments at the bottom. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Become part of the community of empowered, self-directed investors looking to put their money to work for themselves. It's really that simple. You'll keep 100% of the profits on your side. You will not share them with anybody. Guys, share the video out there with anybody that you know that needs to get a hold of this information. Anybody new that's getting started in the stock market and they don't know where, send them to my channel, guys. They can tune into the catalog of videos to get all the answers that they seek, and they can also hit me up with questions directly. Guys, thank you again for tuning in, and good luck in your investment future.